Bearfence Trailhead, and this is a 1.1 mile round trip to the viewpoint, and it's a scramble. I'm going to show you on the sign here. So it's a scramble through these rocks here. So it's a 1.1 mile round trip, and it's a 305-foot elevation gain. This route eliminates the rock scramble from the hike, but there's two separate ones. There's a hike that's just 1 mile, and it's 311-foot elevation gain, and it goes up to the rock scramble, which I think I'm going to take. And then there's the 1.1 mile round trip, which is the easiest one. So just going to do this little loop and see what it's all about. Is a parking area across the street, but it fills up pretty quick. So, and then you go up these stairs to get up to the bare fence. So, it's a little muddy, so watch your step. So, the Bearfence Rock Scramble Hike is 1.4 round trip. And the Bearfence Viewing Point hike is 1.1. Rock Scramble Hike, once you get to this marker here, this is the Appalachian Trail. And you'll want to continue. If you want to do the Rock Scramble, you go on up the hill from here. But if it's wet or icy, it's slightly damp today, but I'm gonna do it. And it's not safe if it's wet or icy. But you cross over, you come up the steps, you come to this point right here, and at the trail post, continue straight ahead on the Bearfence Loop Trail. After the rock scramble, turn right onto the connector trail, and then go right on the Appalachian North Trail. At the intersection, you turn left and return back down to the parking lot. So I'm going to do this. It's the 1.4 round trip loop. So wish me luck. I'm going to go up this hill. Get to this point in the trail, you have to navigate through these rocks. Navigate through these sharp, jagged rocks. So just find the right footing. You see how they're sharp, but it's an adventure. A little challenging, but fun to go through these rocks. There's a trail, but it's kind of obscure because of the rocks, but a really interesting hike. You get to this section of the trail. Look, somebody has their hammock there. There we are. How comfortable is that? Nice. What's your name? Maddie. Maddie? Yep. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What a great, comfortable spot with a great view. She's a smart one. clearly say that if you have a fear of heights, you should not go on this trail because it takes you up a really steep section. And I'm going to give you a pan out view of these rocks, and it drops down really far from the edge. But you have these excellent views of Shenandoah National Park and all the color. So I'm going to continue on to the top because that's what this guy does. I'm at the top of Bearfence Mountain, overlook the 360 degree view here at the top. Highly recommended. If you come to Shenandoah National Park, hike up to the top of here. It's somewhat challenging, but it's really rewarding at the end. Bearfence is a really cool hike. You gotta do it all the way to the very top, the 1.4 to the very top with the 360 degrees view, because it is one of those epic hikes. I love the epic hikes in the parks that challenge you just a little bit, like you have to watch your footing or you might fall some distance. Or they have all these rock scramble where you have to really watch your footing. Love it. It's a little bit of a challenge, but it's totally worth it at the end. You say, hey, I did that. So I've hiked to the top of Half Dome in Yosemite. I've hiked to the top of Angel's Landing in Zion National Park. And I've hiked to several others that have been memorable, and this is one of those. I really highly recommend it if you're not scared of heights and you're up for a challenge. The Bearfence Summit Hike.